Hi friends, it's Julia. I am starting a new series today and it is Felicity Jane Friday. And with this I plan to use an older kit from my stash. And this is the February 2020 Baily collection. I have everything. I've not created anything with this kit. So I'm going to create at least one layout. There are stamps, embellishments. There's Baily in here, the girl stamp, and then the monthly stamp. I will have shown you this in a previous Felicity Jane haul, so I won't go through the process of showing you this. I'll try and remember to link the haul video where I showed this kit in its entirety. But anyway, this is the kit that I'm going to start with, and I hope to create something and be able to come back and share it with you. Be back in a few minutes. This started with the Felicity Jane Baily kit from February 2020. That's just the carrier that I had it all in. I had mixed in, I'd gotten like a box with a random box of papers, and so I mixed up a lot of them into kits that I already had. And I had some blues in here, and then like this is a Megan piece of paper, and I think there were a couple of other sheets of paper in here that didn't come with the original kit. So anyway, that was from an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. You can see I chopped into this paper pad or this paper pack quite significantly, and I used a ton of the papers, and I have a ton left, and I'm going to keep everything together. I'm not going to take it all apart just yet because I might decide I want to make some more out of this kit, and there's still a ton, so I'm going to leave it all together. So that's where it originally started here. And no, I haven't cut into this yet, but it'll come. And I have 2 full sheets of paper left, so both of those. So we'll see what I can create with that at a later date. But for now, I've made 4 layouts with this, and now I'm going to put it away. These were Baily alphabets, and I had 2 sets, and I think I used it at least once. These are some older chipboard alphabets. They didn't come, I don't remember them being with a specific collection, and they're not labeled for a specific collection, but I did get some more use out of them, and I did break into a second package, and I love these so much. I have a third package that I didn't have to, oh yeah, I did get into that because I took one of those dots. I did pull in this alphabet from Joy Christmas collection, and I did use some numbers from here. I have some Elizabeth ephemera that I did not use, some Brooke ephemera that I did. These are Jamie, and I used pieces from that. These are from Baily, and you can see I used a couple of rows of those little hearts. These are from Elizabeth, and I did not open that package. These are from Baily, and I used quite a few from there. These are from Baily, and I did not use them. Several of the sequins and the big bow I did use, but I still have quite a few left in that little packet. I think I'm going to make this pack, like I'm going to cut it down maybe, and maybe have it tucked out under a layout or something just to have that portion showing. These are Sarah photo corners I did not use. These alphabet stickers, I don't remember what collection they came with originally, but they're just the little flat ones, and I had added it to this collection, and I did use those. These are Megan bows I did not use. My Baily stamp I did not use, the girl stamp, but this that came with the collection I did use. So that's where I'm at as far as products that I used for my Felicity Jane Friday. As far as layouts go, this is the first one that I created, and this one I did a lot of stamping. I used some Freckled Fawn on here from the kit that I chose for this month for Freckled Fawn. I used some older washi tape, which has since gone into the trash because it had so much adhesive. I spent, I know, 20 minutes or so trying to get all the adhesive off the front side, but I really wanted to use that butterfly because I felt like it matched the colors in the photo so well. I used a washi strip back behind here, a couple of pattern 1, 2, 3 pattern papers. That was the back side of that. And I stamped all over this one. I stamped all of those hearts, and I used close to my heart inks in Cotton Candy, or sorry, Blossom and Glacier. Sorry, I can't remember which colors I used. I used some of those enamel hearts. I spread them out. The little blings I told you were Felicity or Freckled Fawn. I used, that's Freckled Fawn, that tag there. These letters down here are Freckled Fawn, and then the number 4 I used from Felicity Jane Baily kit, and then the stamp with the date on it I did use from there. So that was the first layout. The second, which is my absolute favorite, this one I was inspired by the blog post on February 19th, 2020, and it was a creative team layout. So I don't know who exactly did this, a similar layout. I think it was a traveler's notebook layout that I lifted that from. This one was from the March 6, 2020 layout or blog post, and Ulrike Duld was the inspiration for that. Really simple layout, y'all. But look at this. You can see I did stitching on the back. I cut these papers out. I have a template with the starburst pattern for mixed media, and I just put it down on the paper, traced the back sides, and cut out all these different papers. And then I stitched this one, this one, this one, and this one. And I think I love this layout. All of these little asterisks are from the puffy sticker letters. This pocket page card says today, tomorrow, always, and I put family down here. I trimmed that bow out, used some of these little bits from the ephemera pack, did my journaling straight on there, and added some sequins around this layout, and it's done. Like I said, my favorite layout of the bunch. This one is a layout that was inspired by the July 22nd, 2020 creative blog post, and it was a creative team inspiration. And I think it was, the original layout I believe was like this, and it had lemons on it. Of course, you know, I change things up when I use someone else's layout basically as my sketch. So there's that yellow title down here that says love this, and then I just used the ephemera, used one of the little tags that had lines on it, and did my journaling there, and then just all the ephemera, and I popped some of it up so that it gave it some dimension. Love how that one turned out. And then I needed one that was a boy layout, if you will, because I had this couple of photos of my grandson when he went to military school back in 2016. And so I took this blue paper that I had added into the kit, and then I added the black and whites, and then that black and white alphabet, and then the foam stickers here, and then I just took some black and white pieces from the different little embellishment packs and created this one. I used my die with the stitching on it. The original layout had stitching on it, and I almost did that, and I wish I had. But I'm calling it done. So this one is another done layout, and it just says because military school. Here he is standing in for, I think, getting ready to be given his bars for his uniform. And before they could get their bars, they had to do push-ups. Absolutely hysterical. You think you're going to like a promotion ceremony, and then they make them do push-ups before they promote up. Military school, y'all. I'm telling you, he went down to Roswell to the New Mexico Military Institute for a couple of semesters. He liked it, but he did not like being so far from family, and so he came home after that and went to regular high school, which is okay. He got a little bit of experience doing that, and so that's, you know, it's always worth it to get that little bit of experience doing something different. Anywho, so that's the final layout. I decided I was going to do 4, and so there's the 4 that I did with the Baily kit, and I still have tons of bits and pieces to use from that kit, and I will eventually get it used. But for the moment, this is what I have created, and it will go into my albums. All right, guys, I will see you on the next layout. Y'all have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.